Hello everyone. In this particular video, I am going to discuss how to solve a multiplication table problem. Now, what is multiplication table problem? That means you have to print a multiplication table of any number in this particular format. So, let's check what is the question here. It first says input a number and a variable is also given, that is m. So first of all we have to input a number. So int m, enter a number and using cn I am taking the input. So what is this number will do? This m, we actually calculate the multiplication table of this m. You can see here, for example, m equals to 6. I am taking an example that if the user inputs 6 when during the runtime, then you have to calculate the multiplication table of 6. But in which order? Let's check. Print its multiplication table from 15 to 5. Limits included. That means you have to print the multiplication table from 15 up to 5. And you can check the output format here. That is, you have to print it like this. 6 multiplied by 15 equals to 90. Then 6 multiplied by 14 equals to 84. And it goes on and on up to 6 multiplied by 5 equals to 30. You have to follow exactly this format. Now the first step is done, that is input the number. For the number we have to print this multiplication table. Then I am using a for loop here to iterate from 15 to 5. So take a loop counter first. And then the for loop, it says from 15, so I equals to 15 and to which number? To 5. That means it is also going in descending order, 15 to 5. So in case of descending order, we are using greater than equals to operator and then the I minus minus. So our loop statement is done. It is going from 15 to 5, then minus minus. Now the printing part, it is the most important part in this multiplication table. We have to exactly print it like this. So cout, you can take another variable to calculate this multiplication value, or you can directly calculate it inside the printing statement. So I am not taking any another variable. I am calculating the multiplication value inside the cout statement. So what we have to print? We have to print 6 first. 6 means the entered number. So which variable stores our entered number? That stores m. So m. m is a variable, so not within double quotes. Then we have to print this multiplication symbol. Now this multiplication symbol is not available in your keyboard. So from where we will give this symbol? We will give this symbol using our capital X. Our capital X looks exactly like this multiplication symbol. So we are going to use this. Now X is an alphabet. So for alphabet in any programming language, we have to provide it inside the double quotes. So separate the variable from the alphabet using the cout operator, and then the capital X we are giving closing the double quotes. Then what is the value? There is 15. Not only 15, you can see it is going from 15, 14, 13, 12 and up to it is going to 5. So it is the actually loop counter values. So loop counter value is our I. So I is a variable, so not within double quotes. Then there is equals to sign. It is a symbol also. So in any programming language like alphabet, symbols are also written inside double quotes. So inside double quotes you are writing equals to, and then the actual value will be calculated. I am giving some space here so it does not look congested. So on the last calculation, that is 6 into 15 equals to 90, the actual values. 6 means M and the loop counter value is I. So here we are giving the actual multiplication operator that the programming languages support. For printing purpose only we are giving this capital X. So our statement is done. It will print the entered number, then it will print the multiplication symbol, it will print all the values from 15 to 5, then there is the equal sign and the actual value after that. So give a semicolon and your program is done. So this is the format that how will you print the multiplication table. The input part and the loop part is according to the question. If the question says 15 to 5, you have to write 15 to 5. If the question says 1 to 20, you have to write 1 to 20, anything. But the printing part will be always the same. You can change the variables, but the arrangement between the variables and the symbols, it will be always the same. So this is how will you print a multiplication table for any number.